Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Brandon Gomez. Crypto prices rising slightly today, with Bitcoin holding above $57,000 as of noon Eastern. The cryptocurrency briefly crossed $59,000 overnight, hours after Fed Chair Powell testified on Capitol Hill and laid out the risks of keeping rates high for too long. Ether rose nearly 2% this morning, trading above $3,100, and Solana climbed about 0.5%. Now, also this morning, Professional Capital Management CEO Anthony Pompliano went on CNBC's Squawk Box, where he weighed in on Bitcoin's recent losses and provided his outlook for the cryptocurrency.
Prices go down because there's more sellers than buyers, obviously. And so the question is who's selling? And there's really two main culprits at the moment. The German government has about 50,000 Bitcoin that they seized from a pirating website, and they've been trying to offload it. What's interesting about it, if you look at the on-chain data, is they're basically going to as many exchanges as they can and trying to sell. And so they're about halfway through that right now. It's about $2.5 billion. They've sold about $1.5 billion or so. And then there's also the Mt. Gox Bitcoin that's been distributed. And so I think people more so are scared. Hey, if there's billions of dollars being distributed back, are these people who have been illiquid for years just going to sell it? What's really interesting about this is Bitcoin is still very illiquid. And so there's most of the Bitcoin that is out there being held by people that have a long-term view. And so when a seller shows up with just a couple billion dollars, the price will go down. Now, if I told you someone's going to come sell billions of dollars and the price was only going to go down to $55,000 or so, that's actually pretty bullish, right? I think that people are looking at this and saying, hey, look, Bitcoin is still pretty healthy.
Okay, let's talk about the top stories for today. House Financial Services Committee Chair Patrick McHenry also joined CNBC's Squawk Box this morning, where he discussed the state of crypto regulation. McHenry was asked about President Biden's veto of a House joint resolution that would have repealed the SEC's Staff Accounting Bulletin 121. That accounting guidance directs financial institutions holding crypto for customers to keep the assets on their own balance sheets. In Biden's statement announcing the veto back in May, the president said his administration would not support any measures that, quote, jeopardize the well-being of consumers and investors. Weeks after President Biden vetoed the bill passed by both chambers of Congress, the legislation is back on Capitol Hill, where lawmakers would need a veto-proof supermajority, a 2/3 vote, for it to pass once again.
A lot's changed since we had this original vote. And the original vote in the House, we had 21 Democrats join with the Republicans to repeal this Biden rule that says you have to hold crypto like it's some other object, not like you hold banks traditionally hold things in custody. And so it actually makes those that own crypto go to less reliant folks to hold their assets than more reliant people and safer folks. And so we had 21 Democrats vote for that. We had 71 Democrats in the House vote for a full market regulation of crypto, another major initiative out of the House. 71 Democrats voted for that. What was contained in that bill was the repeal of this very rule that only